Hello everyone, my name is CleE and welcome back to another tutorial video. This is pertaining to PowerPoint again, yes it is. And of course, this time we're working on something that is very big compared to the other graded projects that many of us have worked recently. And of course, you work on it to get a good grade. This is a Capstone Grader Project. This is something that you're required to work on and of course submit to get a good grade. You only have 2 attempts like the secondary graded project on the last 4 chapters of Microsoft PowerPoint, or presentation applications, in other words, the type of class that you're taking pertaining to presentations, etc, etc, etc. Okay, so today we're going to be working on the Capstone Grader Project. Now, this is something that I've already worked on. Now, before I get started, I said that I might attempt to work on Chapter 8, but I did the first attempt, and of course, it got me to a little bit of a low grade. But I decided to omit that for this one, but I've already revised it to at least a 75 or so, got a C on that, so I already did my second attempt. Now, on the second graded project on chapters 5 through 8, you only have 2 attempts, but that's only on the second graded project that you have to work on for those last 4 chapters on PowerPoint. So, that's out of the way, chapter 8 is out of the way, but the least I can do is do this capstone for you, because, well, here's the thing, and of course, for those who are in my PowerPoint class, well, Professor Pearson's PowerPoint class, you guys have been requesting me to do the video of the Capstone Grader Project because you probably have trouble on performing the steps displayed in the instructions. So if this is what you require, this is what you desire, desire, they both rhyme. But joke aside, if this is what you desire, then I shall do the video for you. Not to mention, we had a crazy morning this morning. It was a funny morning. I'm not gonna go full detail, but I'm sure the other students know about that too. So anyway, This is going to be the last PowerPoint tutorial video, hopefully. Well, if there's another one coming up, then I might decide to do that as well. Well, we got the moss after the capstone, so this will probably be the last PowerPoint video for this session here. So hopefully you guys will take advantage of that. For those who are taking PowerPoint, you will take advantage of this video. Okay, so we're working on a capstone grader once again, and this is regarding the student discounts. As you can see, I got the instructions right here. The Exploring Capstone PowerPoint number 1, Student Discounts 2.6. Project description. You are a student employee of your college's Student Success Department. A previous employee created a presentation for students to view while they are waiting for their advisor. The goal of this presentation is to raise student awareness about available savings and discounts. You decide to modify the original slide show to add additional information and visual impact. You will insert and modify an image, a smart art graphic, and a reused slide containing a table. Now, as you can see, there are 28 steps, so we're going to go step by step on this one, everyone, so hopefully you guys will take advantage of that and do exactly as I did. Now, this will not get you to 100%, but hopefully it'll at least get you to at least a 93 or a little bit under 93, like a B or C. But remember, like I said, most of my graded project tutorial videos I do will not basically get you to 100% like most people do on YouTube, but hopefully it'll suffice because the passing grade is from C to A, so hopefully you'll get there. Alright, so that said, let's go ahead and get started with the capstone. Now, before I really continue starting the capstone, I want to inform you about something regarding the format background step. If I can find it somewhere. Where is it? Here it is. Step number 15, regarding the design tab, and of course we have to access the format background options. If you search for an online picture for the format background, okay, so this is what I did this morning. I tried to find a picture where it says dollars. That's what we're required to look for the format background options. You're required to find an online picture pertaining to dollars, and of course I tried adding a few, but none of them. Well, it showed a dialog box saying there was an error inserting the picture, and of course, chances are we might have to call IT to kind of rectify the issue. But the least we can do though is to go to the internet and of course search for the image, which I have not done yet. But you can either use any internet browser to look for an image. You're just trying to find a background, so just find an image and of course apply it as a background, so that way it can be recognized as the required background image that they want you to insert. So that said, let's get started. First step, start PowerPoint, download and open the file that you're supposed to open. Now you should have 5 files. One is the PowerPoint where you have to reuse the slides, an audio clip, an image of the a file image or background, you get the instructions and of course the PowerPoint assignment that you are to do. So I've already completed step 1, so once you do this part, we'll move on to step 2. Create a notes and handouts header and footer with the dates to update automatically. Janice Compton in the header and Dr. T. Nichols in the footer. So we're going to go to the PowerPoint and we're going to go to the Insert tab. And we're going to click on header and footer. Okay, so now that we're in the header and footer, we're going to go to notes and handouts. Now regarding the date, as you can see, it's already set to update automatically unless you box this and of course select different. But we're not going to worry about that because it's already been updated automatically. So the only thing we're going to work on are the header and the footer. So we're going to box these in, add a check mark by the boxes, in the boxes for header and footer. And we're going to add for header, Janice Compton. And Dr. T. Nichols. Okay, so that completes step 2. Step 3. Insert a new slide after slide 4 with the title and content layout. On the new slide 5, type travel savings in the title placeholder. Then enter the following as level 1 bullets in the content placeholder. You can see that there's a 3 bullets of text that we're to enter in a bullet, level 1 bullet. But first, let us go ahead and go to the PowerPoint, and we're going to click apply to all since you're done with step 2. Sorry, I got to mention that. But by this right here, when it says after slide number, you go to that slide number it says first, and then insert a new slide, and of course go from there. Because I know some people might get confused what they mean by, because some people may think that you have to go to the previous slide prior to the other slide, and of course insert the slide from there. But evidently you don't. You just go to the slide number that it says right here. For example, when it says insert a slide after slide 4, you go to slide 4 and then insert a new slide from there. And you want to apply the correct layout. And that's why you can see that there's slide 5. So that tells you that you have to go to slide 4 and of course make a new slide with a different layout. So we're going to go right here and we're going to click on title and content. And as you can see, the layout has been applied along with the slide. And for the title placeholder, we're going to add travel savings. Alright, so that's done, and we're going to click on this bullet right here to add the text. We're going to add airfare discounts, rail passes, and last, global phones. And with that done, that completes step 3. Step 4, we're going to apply the retrospect theme and select the green, which is the second variant. Change the color theme to green yellow. Alright, so we're going to go to this PowerPoint again, and we're going to go to design. And we're going to change the theme to retrospect. Retrospect is the 8th theme in PowerPoint. So click that, and we're going to click on the green yellow retrospect variant. So we're going to click that, and this should be successfully applied to the PowerPoint. And I think that completes change the color theme to green yellow. Okay, so I think it's already been applied. Let's see. Color theme. The color theme to green yellow. So we're gonna go in here. This is what I forgot to do. So as you can see, you have to go to the arrow with the line on top, click on more, and go to the color section, and I'm going to click on green yellow. So successfully apply that, and that completes step 4. Step 5. On slide 5, we're going to insert the downloaded picture file, the rooftops image, to the slide. So we're going to go to slide 5, that's where we're at, and we're going to click on insert, then insert pictures. Then look for the image that you're required to insert. And as you can see, there it is. And there's a picture right there. Now don't worry about the size because we're going to go ahead and alter the size, the height, and the width, and of course its positioning. So let's go ahead and go back to the steps, and we're going to change the width of the picture to 3 inches and the height to 2 inches. Then deselect the log aspect ratio option if necessary. What I mean by that, they have the log aspect ratio checked in, meaning that if you type in the value that you're required to type in it'll change the different numbers, meaning you won't have a chance to change it to the correct size of the picture that you're trying to resize it to. So what I would do, make sure you select the picture and click on the small dialog box that says size. This will open up size and positioning or format picture, and you want to go to the size section. Now regarding the height, you will uncheck this lock aspect ratio, and you're going to resize it to 3 width and 2 height. And as you can see, this worked. Alright, so let's go ahead and go back to the steps. That completes step 6. Step 7, we're going to align the picture to the bottom of the slide. Then right align the picture on the slide. Apply the picture style symbol frame black. Alright, so we're going to go down here. Wait, right align? Earlier it said left align. Oh, this is something different. I don't know, but we're just going to keep going. But if you happen to come across these familiar steps, just do how I do. Just watch out for the details I got in there if you're working on the capstone for the first time. So anyway, we're going to align the picture to the bottom. Sorry about that. Right click. Align the picture to the bottom. So we're going to go ahead and select the picture. Go to align in the arrange section. And we're going to align this at the bottom. And of course, we're going to align this to... Wait, then too, it's not different. Because I worked on this earlier. I'm sorry. Okay, so we're going to right align the picture as well. So click align right in the align section, and that completes step 7. Step 8. On slide 2, insert the horizontal scroll shape. So we're going to go to slide 2, and we're going to go to the insert tab and go to shapes. And then you're going to find the scroll shape. You'll come across stars and banners, and it's located in the 6th column, 2nd row. So click this, and just click on the slide to automatically insert the scroll image, the scroll shape. And that completes the step. Step 9. Change the width of the shape to 2.5 and the height to 1.75. Then position the shape so that the top left corner is aligned with the 2.5 inch mark to the right of 0 on the horizontal ruler and the 0.5 inch below 0 on the vertical ruler. Alright, so in this step, we're going to resize the image. We're going to resize the picture first, the shape. We're going to resize it to 2.5 as the width and 1.75 as the height. So 2.5 for width and 1.75 for height. Alright, so that's done. Now we're going to reposition the shape along with the explosion symbol right here. So we're going to position it to 2.5 to the right of 0 on the horizontal ruler and 0.5 to 0. Alright, so we're going to click on this dialog box again. That's where size is. It says size and position. And we're going to go to the position section. So close the size for now and go to horizontal position and type 2.5. And we're going to change the other side to 0.5. But wait, it says apply to center. So this is the right arrangement. So in these two, you want to make sure you change top left corner to center. Now this can throw you off, so you want to make sure the scroll goes along with the explosion shape that you can see here. Alright, so that done, that completes the step. Step 10, type use a search engine to find software discounts in quotation marks. You want to quote software discounts, so put these in quotation marks in the shape. So type that in the shape, use a search engine to find. Okay, use a search engine to find software discounts. Okay, so let me close out this format shape. Use a search engine to find software discounts. Alright, so that's done. Let's move on to step 11. Step 11, select both the explosion 1 shape and the horizontal scroll shape and align them by their middles. Then group the shapes. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and select both the scroll image and the explosion image. Now hold down the control key and click on the two shapes, and we're going to align them by align middle. So as you can see, this will align the explosion shape with the left side of the horizontal scroll shape. So we're going to have them selected still, and we're going to group them. So click group. Once you have them selected, make sure you have them selected though. Now that completes step 11. Now we're on the next section of, the last section of the Capstone Grader. So step 12. Make sure the shapes are still selected and apply the shape style light 1 outline, color fill, blue accent 6. Now you want to go to shape style. Here it is. And you want to apply this color right here, light 1 outline, color fill, blue accent 6. Alright, so that completes the step. Step 13, click slide 1, select the text and the title placeholder and apply the word art style fill, black, text 1, outline, background 1, hard shadow, background 1. So we're going to go to slide 1, and we're going to select. Now, here's the thing regarding the word art. If you go to word art, if you go to insert the word art, it will make a duplicate of the text that you're required to make a word art out of. So I would recommend highlighting the text first, the title placeholder, and of course click on more, and you're looking for this word art right here, the fill black, text 1, outline, background 1, hard shadow, background 1. So click that. This will be applied to the title placeholder without making any duplicates. So there you have it. Step 14, switch to the view tab, then select the outline view. Select the subtitle placeholder text for slide 1 and then delete it. Then switch to normal view. Alright, so we're going to go to slide 1 and we're going to go to the view tab on the ribbon and we're going to click on outline view. And it wants us to delete the subtitle text in the subtitle placeholder. So we're going to, you can either do it by, well, to be on the safe side, since I want you to go to outline view, I highly recommend that you go to outline view and of course select the text that says in the subtitle placeholder, then erase it, and of course make a space right there and switch back to normal view. So once you do that, it will change back to click to add subtitles. So, but either way it goes, it will still say that, but to be on the safe side, I prefer doing outline views. So that's done. So let's go back to normal mode, normal view. Okay, step 15. Click the design tab and access the format background option so that you can select a picture fill. On slide 1, format the background using an outline picture found by searching for the term dollars and inserting the picture of your choosing. Then change the transparency to 20%. Now in this part, like I said, if you were to insert an online image to format background, sometimes it won't work because, well, I don't know the case, it might be some kind of glitch or something, but hopefully the IT will assess the situation. But a good recommendation would be to just search for an image online. So we're going to open up Internet Explorer. I know I got Chrome open, but I'm doing something right now, but we're going to go with Internet Explorer. You can use any internet browser, it doesn't matter which, but personally, regarding the internet service provider, well, the search engine, I'm sorry, not internet service provider, but search engine, okay. The search engine, I prefer Google better because, well, Bing, well, it's, I don't know, but I prefer using Google instead. So we're going to go to google.com and we're going to click on images and we're going to search for an image pertaining to dollars. Now, you want to find the one that doesn't have any background with it. So I just type PNG because most images do not have background in this format. This is the one I choose. So you can choose basically anyone just as long as it represents the picture that you're looking for. You want to look for dollars in this capstone. Alright, so we're going to save this image to desktop, and after that we're going to close out the browser. It should be in the desktop now. So after that we're going to go to design tab. We're going to click on format background, and once you do that we're going to go to picture or texture fill, and you want to replace this background right here with a file, or if it works for you online, then that's fine as well. Alright, so we're going to look for, there's the image right there, and as you can see it's been successfully applied, but we're not done yet. We're going to adjust the transparency, which is to 20%. So type 20%, and that completes the step. Step 16. On slide 1, insert the downloaded audio clip, techno.midi, M-I-D-I, to the slide. So we're going to go to PowerPoint again. I forgot what MIDI stands for, but I apologize. So we're going to go to slide 1, and we're going to go to the Insert tab as usual, and we're going to go to Audio. Click on Audio and click Audio on my PC. Click that, and we're going to go to the directory where it has the audio file that you're required to insert. There it is, and that's been inserted. Once you do that, you have to configure a few more things. After the step 17, change the audio clip playback from on click to start automatically. So we're going to change on click to start automatically in the audio options. We're going to check the loop until stopped audio option and the play across slides options. So loop until stopped, play across slides, checked in. And then we're going to align the sound icon to the bottom of the slide. Then left align the sound icon on the slide. Okay, so that's why I got confused on, because I thought on the first part where you have to align the picture, you have to align it to the left, but I thought you have to align to the left, but you have to actually align it to the right. So don't get perplexed with this stuff, guys. So I apologize for the perplexion. So we're going to align this at the bottom left, the sound icon. So we're going to click on the Format tab, and we're going to align it at the bottom, then align it to the left. There we go. Step 18. Switch to the Home tab and use the Reuse Slides feature to add the slides in the extra PowerPoint file we have that's pertaining to tips to the end of the presentation. So we're going to go to slide 5. I recommend going to slide 5 because chances are it might be added if you're on a different slide other than the last slide. It'll be added in the gaps between the slide that you're not supposed to be in. So I recommend going to slide 5, and we're going to click on the new slide with the down arrow, and we're going to click on Reuse Slides, and we're looking for the file. So we're going to find the one that's pertaining to tips. So it's in the desktop that I have. So there it is, tips, and as you can see, there's a slide right there. Click to edit. Alright, so there you have it. There's a table that you can see right here, tips for getting discounts. Step 19. Select the table on the new slide 6 and set the height of the rows to 1 inch. Then center align the text in the table and apply the medium style 1 table style to the table. So we're going to go to the PowerPoint and we're going to adjust the height by 1 inch. Select the table and we're going to click on Layout, and we're going to change this height to 1. So this has been applied, and we're going to center the text, all the text that's in the table. So we're going to click on this right here, and this has been successfully applied. And after that, we're going to apply the first medium style for the table, and that completes the step. Step 20. Move the table so that its top left corner aligns with the 1 inch mark above the 0 on the vertical ruler. Then center align the table on the slide. To do that, we're going to have the table selected, and we're going to, now regarding the ruler parts, you don't necessarily have to use the ruler. It's all about the x-axis and the y-axis. You just have to know the correct coordinates to have the table properly positioned. Now to do that, we'll have to go to okay, we're going to click this, and we're going to format the shape, and we're going to go to the size and position portion again, and we're going to position it to the center, and center again, and let's see the coordinates. 1 inch. Alright, I think this is right. Let's see. Oh wait, you're applying it to the vertical. I'm sorry. Let me undo that, guys. Let's see. Alright, we're basically applying this to the vertical portion. So wait, that's not right either. Hold on. Okay, guys, I do apologize for the misconception. I forgot that it was actually a negative number to align this table correctly, and you want to make sure you change the top left corner in the vertical position. Change from top left corner to center, and you want to change it to a -1. So as you can see, we completed the it's been centered correctly, and of course we're finally done with this step. You don't have to change anything you're not required to change anything to the horizontal position, for the horizontal position. So we'll just focus on the vertical position. So remember, center and -1 only for this table. Step 21. Insert a new slide after slide 6 using the title and content layout. Then type free stuff in the title placeholder. So we're going to go to slide 6, title and content layout, free stuff. Step 22. On a new slide 7, insert a vertical box list smart art graphic. Then type ringtones in the top shape, online video games in the middle shape, and magazines and samples in bottom shape. So we're going to go to slide 7, that's where we're at right now. And we're going to insert a smart art graphic. So go right here, and we're going to insert a vertical box list. So I'm gonna go right here, ringtones. Oops, sorry. Online video games and magazines and samples. Alright guys, so we're down to the last few steps. So we're on step 23, we're almost done. Only 5 more after this one. Change the smart art layouts to a horizontal bullet list and change the smart art style to inset in the 3D categories. So we're going to change this smart art layout to horizontal bullet list. So we're going to go to the PowerPoint and go to the layout section, click on more, and we're looking for the horizontal bullet list. There it is right there. And we're going to change the smart art style to inset. This is the second column. So that completes this step. Once you do that, we're going to change the height to 5 inch and the width to 12 inch. Align the smart art graphics to the bottom of the slide and center align the smart art on the slide. So we're going to change the height to 5 and width to 12. So I'm going to go right here, change the height to 5 and the width to 12. I probably should have typed it in manually, but it doesn't matter. Once you do that, we're going to align the smart art to the bottom and center align. So we're going to align it bottom, align, center. So this should work. Now we're going to apply the flying animation in entrance category to smart art graphic and change the sequence of the animation to the 1x1 effect. So we're going to go to PowerPoint and we're going to apply the fly in, which is the entrance effect. So go to animations and we're going to click on fly in. Now once you do that, go to effect options and click on 1x1. Once you do that, it will show different categories in the free stuff slide like this. This is what it should look like. So that completes the step. Step 26. Spell check the presentation and correct any misspelled words. Ignore the message that appears for PacSun. Click slide 2 and use the thesaurus to replace the word generally with the third option in the list. So first we're going to go to the review and we're going to click on spelling grammar, and you can see that there's PacSun. We're going to ignore, I'll click resume if you're prompted to. We're going to ignore this change because, well, this is part of the presentation. So click ignore and we're good to go. And we're going to go to slide 2 and we're going to replace generally with the third option it says. So we're going to highlight generally and click on the thesaurus, and we're going to highlight the third option, which is commonly. So click insert, it replaces generally with commonly. So that completes the step. Step 27. Apply the cube transition and change the transition time so that all slides advance automatically after 8 seconds. Apply the transition to all slides. Now we're going to go to the PowerPoint once again and we're going to apply the cube transition. It's at the very bottom, well, not at the very bottom, but at the exciting section, the exciting category. So click on cube and you can see that it's done the transition, and we're going to apply it to all the slides with a duration of after 8 seconds. Alright, so as you can see, the animation transition has been applied to the slides in this presentation. And last but not least, we're going to save the presentation and close the project and submit as file as directed. So we're going to save right here. As you can see, the presentation has been saved. Now, hopefully these steps that I'm giving you guys on this Capstone Grader project will help you get a very good grade. This got me to a 93.2, so it's a very good grade. So hopefully this will get you to a 93 as well, or a better grade. And if you're having any trouble, you can always refer to the steps again. And of course, if you're not sure what to do, you can always rewind the video a bit to see how I did it. I do apologize for a few misconceptions, and of course I have a tongue twister, but hopefully this capstone tutorial will get you guys to where you need to be grade wise. So, and of course, once again, if you do happen to come across a good grade in this Capstone Grader project, you might receive an email notification regarding the MyITLab badge, which I never gotten before. This is probably the first time I got one, but anyway, but if you do, then congratulations to you guys who passed the Capstone Grader project. And remember, you only have 2 attempts. This is just like the second grader project on the last 4 chapters. So I recommend you take advantage of taking your time, and of course take advantage of this video, and of course work your way through it so that way you can get a very good grade. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this tutorial to the fullest, and of course hopefully the PowerPoint presentation students in the class will take advantage of this video as well. Got everything covered as last since I've already did it already, so hopefully you guys will get tons of help with this one. So I hope you enjoyed this video to the fullest, and if you like this video, hit the thumbs up button because it really keeps me going. Now I can't guarantee that this is going to be the last PowerPoint because, well, maybe I might have some more things to do in the future, probably in the next semester or so, but if I do, then I'll be more than happy to do so. So either way it goes, I hope you enjoyed this video to the fullest. If you did, once again, please hit the thumbs up button because it really keeps me going. And if you're new to this channel, make sure to subscribe for more content, and also follow my social media if you'd like. And this is Super CLE. Love you guys to the fullest. Hope you guys will take advantage of this capstone. I'll see you guys on the next video.